Hello students. Today for class 8 we are going to start with exercise 3.4. Okay, so without wasting time, let us move to the sum. And in question number 1 it is evaluate. Okay, so you have to evaluate means you have to find the value of the given expressions. Okay, and the first expression is under root of 625 by 676. Okay, so this you can do in this way. So under root of 625 by 676 will be equal to, so as we already know the from the laws of exponent that the power will be separated. For example, this was a by b whole to the power m, means this power is meant for both numerator and denominator. So a to the power m by b to the power m, isn't it? Similarly, this root is also meant for both numerator and denominator. Okay, so this root will go for numerator first and for denominator also. Okay, so next what we will do, you will find the square root of numerator and denominator separately, isn't it? So for numerator, how will you do? You'll first prime factorize it, right? So for 625, isn't it? So how will you do? Well, it will go with 5, I think. It will not go with 2 and 3. Okay, so it will be 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 5 fives are 25. Again with 5, 5, 25. Again with 5, 5, 5s are next with 5. It will be 1s are right. So and for 676, if you prime factorize it, so what will you get? You'll start with 2 3s are 6, 2 3s are 6, 2 8s are 16, right? Next with 2 again, so 2 1s are 2, 2 6 are 12, 2 9s are 18. Next with 13, 13 13s are next with 13 again, so 13 1s. Okay, so therefore under root of 625 by 676 will be equal to, for this one, so what is that? Under root of 625 means 5 into 5 into 5 into 5, so 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. I can write 625 as 5 into 5 into 5 into 5, right? So next one is under root of 2 into, because under root of 676 is 2 2 13 13, so 2 into 2 into 13 into 13. Okay, so you are trying to remove the square root, so only first you have to do pairing. So all are in pair, so from this pair only one 5 will come out, from this only one 5. Next from this 2 into 13, so it will be how much? So it will be 5 5s are 25 out of 26. Okay, so this is how you will do. Okay, so in similar way I want you to do number B and number C as your homework. Okay, next we'll move to next question, that is question number 2. Okay, so here in question number 2, okay, so we'll do evaluate. So I will do number, okay, I'll do number 1 first, number A. Okay, so under root of 64 into 121. So if you do this, okay, you will you have to first prime factorize 64. So 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 2s are 32, 32 2s are 64. Into, if you prime factorize this one, you'll get 11 into 11, isn't it? So next you have to remove the root. So how will you remove? So first pairing 1 2 3. So out of this 2 only 1 will come, this 2 1, out of this 2 only 1, and out of this 2 only 1, right? So 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 11s are 88. So the answer is 88. Okay, so similarly if I do number B, the question is under root of 7.29 into 2.25. Okay, so how will you do this one? You will first remove the point. Okay, so how will you remove? So it will be 729. I am removing 2 numbers after decimal here, so I have to divide by 100, isn't it? Into, this will be 225 by 100. isn't it? So next, so this will be 729 into 225 divided by 100 into 100. So this will be meant for both numerator and denominator. So 100 into 100. Okay, so for the numerator we will do for 729 first. So if you do for 729, it will be how much? So if you will start with 3, right? 3 2 is 6, 3 4 is 12, 3 3 is 9. Then with 3 again, 3 8 is 24, 3 1 is 3. Then with 3 again, 3 27. Again with 3, 3 9 is again with 3 3 3 is and 3 1. So it will be how much? Under root of this one is for 729 only. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 6 3s. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Then now for 225. So if you do for 225, it will be how much? With 3 first, right? So 3 7s are 21, 3 5s are 15. Next with 3 3 25. Then with 5 5 5s are, then with 5 again, 5 1s. So it will be 2 3s and 2 5s, right? All divided by, now see, here we will not prime factorize individual because we have 200s. Out of this 200s, only one will come out of the square root. Simply it is 100. Okay, so no problem, no need to prime factorize it. Okay, since out of root, out of 2 factors, only one will come out, right? So we have 200s directly, it will be 100. So next one is, this one is pairing. Now this 2, this 2, this 2 and this 2. So how many out of this? 1 3 will come out of this 2, 1 3 out of this 2, 1 3, and out of this 2, 1 3 into out of this 2 5s, 1. Then divided by 100. So it will be how much? 3 3 is 9, 9 3 is 27, 27 3 is 81, 81 5s are how much? 405 divided by 100, right? So what is 405 by 100? Obviously it is 4.05. Okay, so this is the answer. Okay, so in similar way you can do number C as a homework. Okay, so this is your homework. We'll do next question, that is question number 3. Okay, and here the question says find the square root of the following correctly up to 2 decimal places. Means you have to find the square root up to 2 decimal. So number A is 3, so you have to find the square root of 3. So as you see, 3 is not a perfect square, means you have to do in decimal also. Okay, so how will you do? So for 3, so if you pair also, we have only one number, so 1. So we will do for 3 only. So 1 1s are 1. So you will add 1 here as we have already done. So 2 will be the remainder, so it will be 2. So next we have to put decimal. Okay, so if you put decimal, then unlike in division, here 2 zeros will come. How many? 2 zeros. Okay, so the next process is same one. So here we have to put such a number. While doing, you have to, it should be less than or equal to 200. Okay, so like 25 5s are, isn't it? So in that way, so 27 7s are, okay, 28 8s are. So what do you think it will be? It will be 27 7s, 7 7s are 49, 4 7 2s are 14, 18. So 28 8s is how much? 8 8s are 64, 6 8 2s are 16, 12. So it will be 27 7s. So 27 7s are 189. So plus 7. So it will be 3 4. So what will be the remainder here? 11, right? If you subtract, it will be 11. So next again we have put decimal here, so 2 zeros will come, isn't it? So how many times? 343, 3 4. Can I put 3? 3 3 is a 9, 3 4 is a 12, 2 1, 3 3 is a 9, 10. Can I put 4? No. So it will be 3 only, right? So 3. So how much? 1 0 2 9. So again plus 3. So it will be 3 4 6. So what will be the remainder here? So it will be 1 7. So it will be 71, right? So again we have put decimal, so 2 zeros. Okay, so how much should I put here? Is it 2? 3 4 6, 2 into 2, 3 2 to the 4, 2 6 is 12, 2 1, 2 4 is 8, 9, 2 3 is 6. I think it is 2. So if you put 2 here, so it will be 2 here also. Okay, so it will be 6 9 2 4. So you have to subtract this one. Okay, so it will be how much? 6 7. Okay, so it will be how much? 76. Is it? No, it will be 176. So you have to add 2 here. It will be 3 4 6 4. So we'll do till here only, because the question is saying you have to find the correctly up to 2 decimal places. Okay, correctly up to 2 decimal places. So we have done till 3. Okay, so therefore square root of 3 is how much? 1.732. But we are asked only to do till 2 decimal places, so we have to remove the last one. So while removing the last part, okay, you have to be very careful, because we need 2, we have 3, so 3 means I have to remove 1, right? So while removing this number, it is very important to see this number. If it is greater than or equal to 5, you cannot directly remove it. While removing that number, if that is greater than or equal to 5, then 1 has to be added in the previous number. Okay, but if it is less than equal to 5, then you can directly remove it. So it is less than 5, obviously 2, right? So you can directly remove it. Then therefore root 3 will be equal to 1.73. I am removing this 2 directly because it is less than 5. Okay, so that is why this is the answer, 1.73. Correct up to, you have to write correct up to 2 decimal places. Okay, so this is the answer. Okay, in similar way, I want you to do number B, C and D as your homework, and also number 4 and number 5. Okay, so these are your homeworks. So B, C, D, number 4 and number 5, and the previous ones. Okay, so you do it as your homework.